It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
And line is chalk. The grass is cut. The lineups are set, and we are ready for some opening day baseball here at Steinert High School. Thank you for joining us here on the WBCB Sports Network as we get some CVC baseball between Notre Dame Irish and the Steinert Spartans. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to the New Jersey Education Association, the Mercer County's Prosecutor's Office, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Capital Health System, Revere Restaurant, Notre Dame High School, the Trenton Thunder, Friends of Martin Flynn, the Trentonian Italian People's Bakery, Sal Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township Division of Health, Jammer Doors, Hamilton Township Education Association, and Hyundai of Trenton. Thank you to all our sponsors, and thank you for everybody tuning in as we have opening day here for the CVC. I am Gus Barber alongside Ryan Baxter helping with the call. And Ryan, we are going to have a fun one today as two of the best teams in the CVC Colonial Division go head-to-head to start the season off as we have Notre Dame against Steinert. So it should be a fun one.
Oh, absolutely. This is Mercer County's equivalent of restarting the World Series on opening day. You talk about Hamilton-Mercer County baseball, you speak of Steinert, and you speak of Notre Dame. Should be a lot of fireworks, and with the wind blowing out towards what looks like left field, it's going to be a little trouble for the outfielders, but we might see a lot of pop today, too.
Yeah, it should be plenty of pop today. A little windy, but that's going to happen on opening day baseball. It's not opening day unless you got a little bit of a chill with the sweatshirts. Got to pop them bad boys out. But should be an excellent day as Notre Dame comes into this game. Last season having a successful season, 17-7 overall, 12-1 though in the Colonial Division. They were the Colonial Division champs, and they were a semifinalist in the Mercer County tournament. So they are coming in after a very successful season, but Steinert also having a successful season themselves. 21-9 overall, 11-2 in the Colonial. They were also a semifinalist in the Central Jersey Group 3. So these are two teams that are two top 5 teams in the New Jersey top 12 for the Trentonian. So this should be an excellent opening day. Both teams having a bunch of seniors leaving, though, so a little bit experience for both teams, but not a lot of starting experience. So it should be a fun one as we have announcements and starting lineups.
The Irish of Notre Dame and your Steinert Spartans. Each team expects respect from their fans and hopes that everyone will act in accordance with the rules set forth by the NJSIAA and the Colonial Valley Conference. And now for today's starting lineup.
So as we look at the lineups
for the Notre Dame Irish. Leading off, number 9, third baseman Dom
Vizzoni leading off for Notre Dame Irish.
Batting second, number 10, designated hitter David Olenchuk.
Batting second is David Olenchuk, the designated hitter.
Batting third, number 12, catcher Brendan Bucher.
Batting third,
Batting
Bucher,
fourth,
the catcher.
number 21, first baseman Jack Hughes.
Batting fourth is
batting
number
fifth, right fielder
21,
number
Jack
2,
Hughes.
Nicky DePalma.
Nicky DePalma batting fifth.
Batting sixth, number 5, center fielder Logan Allbacker.
Batting sixth, Logan Allbacker.
Batting seventh, number 17, left fielder Lance Allbacker.
Batting seventh is his brother, Lance Allbacker.
Batting eighth, number 19, shortstop TJ Maglioza.
Batting eighth is shortstop TJ Maglioza.
And batting ninth, number 8, second baseman Nate Jones.
And batting ninth is Nate Jones.
The pitcher for today's contest is number 1, Luke
Fighting
Foley.
Irish. And their
The Irish
pitcher is
are
Luke Foley
under
on
the
the
direction
mound,
of
getting
head
his
coach Joe
first start
Julis
on
and
the
assistant
mound.
coaches
And
Bill
as we look
Romano,
at
Bob
Steinert,
Riley,
you have
and Chuck
number
Babbitt.
36, Braden Nitty leading off. Batting second is Jake Pope, the second baseman. Batting third is Jake Gill
And now
playing
the starting
shortstop.
lineup for your Steinert
Batting fourth is
Spartans.
Ryan Everett, the right fielder.
Leading off,
Kristen
number
Finaccio
36,
is batting
center
fifth, the
fielder
left
Braden
fielder.
Nitty.
Batting
Batting
sixth,
second, number 9,
the designated
second
hitter,
baseman Jake Pope.
Gennario Salzano.
Batting third, number 19,
Batting seventh,
shortstop Jack
the first
Gill.
baseman, Jack Lambert.
Batting fourth,
Batting
number 11,
eighth,
right fielder
third
Ryan
baseman,
Everett.
Joey Ditta.
Batting fifth, number 12,
And
left
batting
fielder
ninth,
Christian
catcher Andrew
Donaggio.
Condorzo. And
Batting
pitching
sixth,
for the
number
Steinert
17,
Spartans is Joe
designated hitter
Loretti
Gennario
on the
Salzano.
mound. So rounding off
Batting
Steinert, it's
seventh, first
Nitty,
baseman, number
Pope,
21,
Gill,
Jack
Everett,
Lambert.
Finaccio. Salzano, Lambert, Ditta, and Condorso. And for the Notre Dame Irish, it's Vizzoni, Olenchuk, Bucher, Hughes, De Palma, Albacher, Maglioso, and Jones. So as we have lineups ready, we are going
Spartans
to
are under the direction of head coach Brian
have
Giolella,
a beautiful
and
game
assistant
today,
coaches
but
Rick Freeman,
before we get to
Mike
national anthem, we're going to have a
Santoro,
little bit
and
of
Michael Singer.
moment of silence for a former Steinert Spartan.
Ladies and gentlemen, on March 7th, Mercer County and the CVC lost one of its finest coaches. Bob Boyce, known for his grit, determination, honesty, and competitive spirit, always found a way to get the most out of his players at West Windsor Plainsboro North High School, where he was the girls' basketball coach from 2005 to 2017 and the head baseball coach from 2000 to 2010. During his tenure as girls' basketball coach, he amassed 142 wins, a Mercer County Township championship, and a school record 23 wins in the 2017 season. Similarly, in baseball, he led the Knights to 148 wins, 3 Mercer County tournament finals, 8 state tournament berths, and a Central Jersey Group 3 state title in 2009. Bob left his mark on Mercer County sports as numerous former players now coach in various county schools, as well as his assistant coaches that went on to be head coaches, bringing with them the knowledge and passion that Boyce brought to his teams every day. Bob was the ultimate teacher and coach. There are thousands of baseball and basketball players that he coached that are forever impacted by his guidance, humor, and integrity. Bob didn't just teach them to play a game, he instilled in them the skills that would help them throughout their lives. Please join us in a moment of silence for Coach Bob Boyce. The Spartans thank you. At this time, we'd ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
Alrighty, we are back here at Steinert High School as we had our moment of silence. The national anthem was played. We honored America. Now it's time to play some ball. Warm-ups getting thrown. Grounders getting practice. We are almost ready for first pitch, Ryan. It is a fun time. One of my favorite times of the year is opening day. It doesn't get any better. There's nothing better than some good old baseball.
You couldn't pay me to find another day that's better than opening day baseball. In my opinion, opening day should be a national holiday. Everybody should be off school, off work, stay at home and watch some baseball all day long. We're blessed. This is our second opening day because we got the MLB opening day. Now we got Mercer County opening day.
Oh, yeah.
Can't get any better than this.
And this is a great way to start the Mercer County baseball in the CVC, to have these two top dogs in the Colonial Division go head-to-head in this opening game. Obviously, this game may be the only game they verse each other this year, but what a way to start this season off. Both teams with a bang to really get the win here in this game and start their season off with a big momentum starter. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams try to take the grasp of the momentum and go forward in this game.
Absolutely, 100%. The winner of this game puts a statement out to the entire Mercer County baseball season like, hey, we're the top guys right now. You got to come at us. But then again, it's the same thing for the losers. That chip gets put on their shoulder. They got to prove like, hey, we're still top dogs in this county, in this state. We can ball just with the best of them. So a lot of grit. Going to be a really hard-fought baseball game today. I couldn't be any more excited.
Yeah, you look at Steinert, they have pitcher Joe Loretti on the mound, trying to get started off quickly here against this potent Notre Dame offense. And we talked a little bit about it in the pregame, not much though, but both these teams had plenty of seniors graduate last year, but they have plenty of retaining talent from teams in the past. Just not a lot of these players maybe get a lot of the starting minutes or some varsity time here and there. So it's kind of, they've been on the team, but it's still fresh for both teams. So it's going to be interesting how both these teams start this season and start this game.
That's a really good point right there, because you know a lot of these guys, whether it's like they're seniors and they're getting their first run on varsity, or they're getting up here as sophomores, freshmen, juniors, something like that. You know, they got something to prove a little bit. They want to kind of be like, yeah, I can hang out here with the varsity guys. But even then, both teams have 14 guys returning, so there's a lot of camaraderie and a lot of pick-me-up in case somebody does happen to make a mistake.
Yeah, so leading off for the Notre Dame Irish, it's number 9, Don Vizzoni, playing third base today. And the first pitch there is low and outside, so we got a ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. In there high. So starting Vizzoni off 2-0 already, trying to battle back in this count already, and that's not something you want to do early in this game if you're Steinert.
No, but he's got his eye levels up right now. That first one was low, next one was up. See where he goes with this one.
And that one is in there for strike 1. So we have a hitter's count at 2-1 for Vizzoni.
Might be taken until he gets 2 strikes here, but we'll see right after this.
Okay, so that pitch was inside, and I think they're saying it tipped Vizzoni, but Steinert's trying to say he swung a little bit and it tipped the bat, I think. Kind of interesting. It's a little harder for us to see up here, but I think they're gonna talk about it, a little meeting.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything like sound like metal or anything, but then again, like you said, it's a little bit more difficult up here. Can't really get too much of it, but I honestly thought that got through. I didn't think it touched anything. Looks like they're leaving him.
All right, so I think they're calling it that it did hit him. It's a dead ball, and it's a hit by pitch. So Notre Dame getting the leadoff man on board.
That could be huge right there. Leadoff man on at first at bat. That's massive.
So Loretti trying to do that pickoff attempt, trying to keep the runner honest. And if this is the MLB, you only got one more free one, and then you got to make it count. Yeah. So interesting, those rule changes.
You know, I was very skeptical about the pitch clock at first.
Oh, the runner throws back, and I think they got him. No, they're going to say he got under, and that was very close because they almost had him. He had a very big secondary lead, and that was a great throw by Condorso behind the plate. And as a former catcher, that's one thing you love to see. Try to keep the base runner honest there.
As a former first baseman, it's nice to see an accurate throw, too. You love catches with good arms.
So a bunt attempt to the first base side, but it's going to get roll out of bounds and foul ball.
Looks like we're getting a little small ball out of here from Notre Dame to start. They want to get the runner into scoring position immediately, and I don't really blame them.
Yeah, and obviously you can see that Steinert's a little worried about that speed over there. So obviously, little scouting here. They know that they have some speed on first base, so try to get him over in scoring position with less than 2 outs. It's a great way to start this game off against a good Steinert baseball team. So another throw over there by Loretti.
You hope that the runner doesn't get too much in his head. Like, it's good that he's aware that he's there and that he's keeping him honest and everything, but you want him to attack him right now, see if you can get him out, roll up a double play or something.
Shows bunt, but takes it back for a strike. Up to plate is David Olenchuk, the DH.
I believe we got a 1-2 count going so far. Bunt sign is eliminated now.
Payoff pitch in there just a bit outside, maybe a little high as well, but not there, as that is a good miss and a 2-strike count.
You want to live there. You really, really want to live there if you're Loretti. Keep throwing it there. They're going to swing at it at some point. Another pickoff throw.
And Steiner very worried about Vizzoni over there on first base.
I will say it's very interesting, though. His lead is getting smaller and smaller every look over, every pickoff attempt. He got a little jumpy there when he almost got backpicked.
So the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and strike.
It's a beautiful,
That
beautiful fastball.
Is the first out of the inning as Loretti gets his first
Now
K
batting number 12,
of the
catcher
2023
Brendan
season.
Blew it right by him. That's what they call doors. Unbelievable fastball.
So now up to plate is Brendan Bucher, number 12. Bucher is catching today as that first pitch to him is high and in tight for ball one.
He's definitely not scared to go inside there despite plunking the leadoff, man. He loves that inside part of the plate from the looks of it.
Yeah, and as a pitcher, that's one of your biggest assets is trying to work inside. As that ball just catches the corner there for strike one. And he sees he likes to go in and out, and that's what you want to do as a pitcher. Try to change the eye level up and down and in and out.
Yeah, he did that really well in the first at-bat as well, even though he got behind in the count. It was just unfortunate that he plunked him.
So the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed there by Bucher. So Loretti in a beautiful count now after hitting the first batter, getting one out, and now on a 1-2 count.
That was a healthy hack. He wanted that one.
So the 1-2 pitch. In there and fouled away, out of play. So Bucher is battling, trying to stay alive.
And I'll say Loretti's doing something that's he's really holding the ball. He's making that runner a little bit more antsy. Almost like he wants him to go. He's holding it very, very, very well. He's taking his time. He's not rushing anything. He's making the base runner think.
1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. So still battling here by Bucher.
It's a way to fight right there.
Just trying to keep the bat alive and trying to find a pitch that he likes, that he can smash it possibly in the gap.
He wants that fastball that he missed back with the way that he's swinging right now, and I hope that he gets it because we're going to see some fireworks if he makes contact.
So Loretti thrown over again. Trying to get Vizzoni sleeping, but doing a good job there ever since that catcher pickoff attempt. And that's the second time Loretti almost threw that pickoff away from the first baseman, so great job corralling it.
Yeah, that was really good recovery.
Ooh, fouled back to us.
Go! Okay.
Think you could have caught that, Ryan?
Absolutely not. That was a seed.
It was kind of hit pretty hard back here.
Yeah, I mean, I reacted late.
I had faith. So, Bucher battling still here with a 1-2 count. Payoff pitch. Swung on, hit right field. As that ball gets down in front of the right fielder. As the runner advances. As we are going to have first and second for a beautiful single there by Bucher to the right side.
It's a beautiful piece of hitting right there. Outside part of the plate.
Now
Put it
batting
right
number
out there and sent it
21,
to
first
opposite
baseman
field. He
Jack
couldn't
Hughes.
draw it up any better. If that was a hit and run right there, that would have been the most beautifully executed hit and run I've ever seen.
Yeah, now Notre Dame first and second now with one out as Jack Hughes, the first baseman, is now up to plate.
Nobody better than a cleanup man with runners on.
With only one out, it's a beautiful scenario. So the pitch to Hughes. just a bit outside because that goes in as ball 1.
See if he sticks to the little trend that he's doing. That went outside pitch 1. See if he brings it back in on the second one.
Now that we're going to have a timeout by Steinert, as we're going to have a little pitcher to catcher meeting between Condorso and Loretti, just trying to calm him down. He's been pitching well, and when he misses his spots, he's not missing by a lot. Just trying to, go out there, tell his pitcher, hey, you're throwing well, just relax. Don't even worry about those runners. Just go attack this guy right here.
You got to wonder even if he was talking about baseball there just to get his mind off of something. Then maybe like, hey, what's the homework for tonight? Got to get him something. Get him thinking about something else maybe. So he's not too stressed.
The 1-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, just catching the corner. And yeah, as a catcher, when I would have to go out to the pitcher's mound and try to relax the pitcher, I would usually start off with a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Just try to make him laugh. Try to liven things up,
Yeah, baseball's fun, guys. Have fun.
So the 1-1 pitch to Hughes. In there for strike 2.
This umpire is very, very slow with the strike call sometimes, so I'm sitting there thinking, why is that not? Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, he is really slow with that strike call. It was a little bit for him to finally call that.
It's like that reaction I had on the first strike. I thought he called it a ball, and I was like, oh, okay.
So 1-2 count here to Hughes. And the payoff pitch, just a bit outside. Loretti there trying to get Hughes to possibly chase at something. But Hughes had a good eye.
It was a really good play by Condorso there to keep that from going to the backstop.
So battling back here is Hughes now with a 2-2 count. 2 men on, first and second, 1 out. Possibility of scoring in a run as he throws it back to first, but the first baseman cannot corral it, so both men are going to advance as we have third and second now with 1 out. As that was first baseman Jack Lambert just not able to corral it. And it doesn't help though, Loretti. There was a couple times he's thrown over there to first baseman. It was a little wild. So It was only a matter of time to see possibly one get away.
Yeah, one was a little high, one was a little to the right. That one was a little low, and it got right under his glove. Thankfully, it didn't cost any runs, but, you got to be really, really careful now.
So Hughes now with the 2-2 count. Swung on, fouled away.
Jammed him up a little bit there. I like to see that.
And it's interesting to see, though, with a man on first and second with 1 out, you rarely ever see a pitcher try to pick off to the first base.
No, never really.
The second base is occupied. That runner on first can't really go anywhere.
Kind of goes to how much this base running for Notre Dame's got Steinert thinking. Maybe they just got to have pickoffs every play because they're really good runners.
So the 2-2 count, swung on and got him there was Loretti. So what a way to battle back in that at-bat to get 2 outs now.
Now batting number 2, right
number
fielder Nicky
2,
DePalma.
Nicky DePalma now up to bat. Nicky is playing right field today. And in a big spot as he has 2 men on in scoring position, but has 2 outs.
Looks like we got a pinch runner going to second here.
Courtesy runner number 20, Wyatt Moore.
Yeah, courtesy runner Wyatt
Brandon
Moore.
Bucher.
And for Brandon Bucher there at second for a courtesy runner. Obviously, you got to get the catcher out and getting his pads on.
Gotta love the respect for the catcher.
That was the worst. Whenever you're trying to be on the base running and have to catch and try to hurry up and try to put those pads on.
It's like a NASCAR pit team.
So the first pitch in there is a off-speed pitch, and that's a beautiful strike to DePalma. So DePalma 0-1.
You got to think he's looking for another huge K here. That's going to be a lot of motivation for the Steinert bats coming up if he gets that.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit right up the middle, and that could score, but that's a beautiful play. Just to stop it there. A beautiful play by the shortstop, Jack Gill. Not able to get the out, but able to save a run possibly, because if that skirts up the middle, that's scoring 2.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. That's a really, really great play there from Gill. But it's a shame that he couldn't corral that and get the throw off. Because if he had the time to do it, he got that out, that run doesn't score. But great play to keep it in the infield and keep it 1-0 instead of 2-0. You're right.
So now up to bat, number 5, Logan Albacher.
I'm really hoping that I get to call these guys the Bash Brothers, so I'm really looking forward for something from both of these guys here.
So another pickoff move by Loretti there. Keep the first baseman honest. So the first pitch to Albacher. Hit on to right field. That's going out of play, though, I believe. As it does. As that was a mile-high foul ball. So we like to call those our long strikes.
It's one of those ones you're standing in the batter's box like, please get out, please get out, please get out, please get out.
Yeah, because it's not in play, so your best bet is to hopefully just get it out of play so you have another life up the plate.
And you definitely want to get another swing here with the corners juice. You want to make this lead as big as possible. 1-0 is nothing going to the bottom of the first.
So the 0-1 pitch, and they got the runner caught in a rundown. So the runner from third is able to score as they get.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I think, okay, so just trying to see what the umpire called. So the runner was out in the rundown, so they're going to say the run didn't score in time.
Yeah,
so a big out there by Steinert as they're able to get the third out and prevent a run as we are going to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Notre Dame.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
So here at the bottom of the first, Notre Dame stranding some runners, but able to get on the scoreboard, though, as they get one run there in the top of the first. So Steinert getting the first hacks of their 2023 season and getting them down by 1. But Steinert, a potent offense themselves,
Leading off for the Spartans,
able to see if they're able to battle back here. So leading off for Steinert here in the 2023 season is number 36, center fielder Braden Nitty. As that ball smacked into the gap, as the right fielder is going to corral it for a leadoff single. One pitch, one hit. Fast way to start here for Steinert in the 2023 season.
You love to see it after giving up a run. You get right on base. Your first pitch that you see, ready to go already.
Next up for the Spartans, number 9, second baseman, Jake Pope.
So now up to bat for Steinert, batting second, number 9, Jake Pope. Jake is playing second today and has a man on early as he takes that first pitch for a strike.
Getting some heavy leads over there from Nitty, kind of like how we saw from Vizzoni in the last inning. You got to think maybe they're going to take off here too. Saw him drop a bunt for that pitch.
Yeah, and we have Luke Foley on the mound for Notre Dame as that ball is outside and low. So Pope now with a 1-1 count.
outplayed that last pitch a little bit. He might have been able to take second there, but we'll never know.
As that pitch is in for a strike. So Foley has him ahead of the count, 1-2. Foley last year had 34 inning pitches, giving up only 10 earned runs, had an ERA of 2.06, 4-2 record. As that pickoff move is very close, as now it looks like maybe one for each team has come real close with a pickoff move.
That's that lefty pickoff move. You got to be really, really cautious when you got a lefty on the hill.
So the 1-2 count. Off-speed pitch outside. Make it 2-2. So Foley last year having a 4-2 record and being one of their top pitchers for this Notre Dame Irish team. So the 2-2 count. Payoff pitch. Fouled away to the right side.
You mentioned that ERA. That was actually really solid numbers right there.
Yeah, only 2.06 ERA. So that's good numbers, especially in high school.
Oh, yeah.
As we're waiting for the ball to get back.
And we're in business.
Alrighty, so back to it, 2-2 count. And the payoff pitch. In the dirt low. So Pope able to battle back here to make the count go full.
You got to wonder. I know there's not 2 outs in the inning right now, but even though it's a full count, you think they send the runner here?
I don't think so with no outs, but you never know. And the runner's going as that ball smashed to right field as the right fielder slipped a little bit trying to read the ball. As Nitty's going to go all the way to third as we have the first 2 men of the Steiner lineup getting both on. As we have a first and third now in a beautiful situation with no outs. And now batting number 19. Shortstop Jack Gill, as he's in a beautiful, beautiful position here to try to get his team on the board early.
It is a hitter's delight. No outs, corners juiced. Got a guy who's really putting it out there in the middle for you. They're kind of just poking it out to right field. The barrel is finding the ball. He just needs one more of those. Pick off before the first pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh, that one goes high.
A little too early on the release on that one. Lucky didn't bend down and beat him right in the dome.
As that ball smashed up the middle, as Steinert is gonna score a run. As we have first and second now, with no outs for Steinert.
Nice and early for the Spartans. This is exactly what you want if you're a Spartan fan or a player. The bats are looking really good to start, especially against an arm like Foley. You love to see this. Another meeting of the minds up on the mound for the time being.
So Steiner going down early in that first inning, the top of the first, 1-0, and able to come back in the bottom of first and retaliate, and still able to do more damage here as number 11, right fielder Ryan Everett is up to bat with first and second, no outs.
There's a lot of baseball left in this inning, let alone this game in general, so this could be a really good time for Steiner to crack it open and get a big lead.
So bunt showed as that's dropped, but it is foul ball. As Notre Dame is trying to argue that bunt attempt, he stepped on the plate, and everybody knows you try to do a bunt attempt and step on the plate, automatic out.
Gotta do what you gotta do to just get that one out so that they can stop and focus. Like, okay, 2 more to go.
Try to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah.
So the 0-1 pitch outside there. As Foley's not starting the way he would like to here in the first inning.
Nope, not at all. It was a good job by his offense to get him a little run support, but he's not helping himself right now in the slightest.
So the 1-1 pitch from Foley. nice off-speed pitch, but just a bit low.
Really way to spit on that one. I would have taken a hack at that one. That was a nice little bender.
So now we got a hitter's count for Everett with 2-1. As that pitch is swung on and fouled off. As he stays alive. So Foley, a chance here to possibly get a big first out of this first inning.
Wonder if we're going to pull out the bender here, see if we can get the K.
2-2 count and the payoff pitch. As that's hit on to right field through the gap. As Steinert's going to send the man. No, they're going to hold him up. As that ball is thrown in beautifully and quickly by right fielder there, Nicky DePalma. As we have bases loaded, no outs now for Christian Finaccio, the left fielder, and he's batting fifth today, number 12, Finaccio.
It's a shame that I was right. You know, you just left it in the zone a little too much there. Beautiful piece of hitting there from Everett. Way to load the bases. And Steinert is threatening in a massive, massive way. Now, still no outs, too. This is unbelievable.
Man, if you look at the way the Steinert lineup has started, 4 straight singles by the top 4 batters to start this lineup off. What a way to start. And to answer back after that top of the first, if you're Steinert.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got some Katy Perry.
Next up for
you know
Steinert,
he's going yard. We got a grand
number
slam coming up
12,
right
left
now.
fielder Christian Finaccio.
California Girls as the walk-up song. I like it. Very underrated. Wouldn't be my first choice, but then again. As that first pitch is fouled off left side, as hopefully nobody's parked over there because that will be a windshield. You know, that was the funniest as a kid. You always try to hit a windshield, and then you get older and you get a car, and you're like, oh, that's the last thing I want to happen.
Yeah, you realize how much of a pain it is, but then you hear the glass as a kid, you're like, oh, that's so funny. Now that we're in our 20s, it's like, ooh.
0-1 pitch. Jams a little bit, but he's beating it out. But not able to beat it out quick enough as he sacrifices himself to score another run. As Notre Dame able to get the first out. But Steinert on the board again.
It's like a
Next up for the Spartans,
catch-22, you know, they
number
got the out that they
17,
needed, but
designated
there's
hitter,
still 2 more to go,
Gennaro
and there's still
Salzano.
2 runners in scoring position. Lots and lots of work to do for the Irish, but let's see how it goes.
So now up to bat, number 17, Gennaro Salzano, the designated hitter.
The infielder's on the grass, too, to go right home just in case.
As the first pitch is off speed, breaking in for strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to look at pitches like that because you don't know when they're going to break, and then you drop, you get the call. Oh, wow, that was nice. Don't throw it again, but all right, that was nice.
So the 0-1 pitch, another off-speed pitch outside. As there's a 1-1 count here for Salzano, as he has 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. So he's pot fly is definitely scoring possibly at least 1.
Oh, yeah, you just get it deep enough, you're good to go.
Gapper, you're going to score 2. So the 1-1 pitch fouled away.
And with that, like you said, too, a shot in the gap, a little fly ball. The infield's in right now, too, so a little dinker over the shortstop's head or over one of these infielders' head. That could be 2-2 considering the speed on second.
So Foley ahead in this count now, 1-2. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Beautiful strikeout there by Foley to get a big second out of the inning.
Way out in front of that one. He was sitting here,
Next
I
up
guess,
is
but
Spartans,
he
number 21,
swung and
first
flailed,
baseman, Jack
unfortunately. That's a
Lambert.
frustrating end to an at-bat. You really want to get those runs, too. Kind of a short at-bat, too.
So now up to bat, first baseman, number 21, Jack Lambert. As Lambert takes that first pitch in for a strike.
Painted beautifully. Couldn't have picked a better spot, honestly. That's almost unhittable.
So Foley looked like it could have unraveled there quickly there for him in this first inning. Is able to corral himself back and get 2 big outs. And trying to get a third here as that ball goes off. Oh, okay. Thought that was a wild pitch, but they're saying it went off Lambert's foot there, so it's going to be a dead ball. So instead of a run coming in to score, we're going to load the bases here with 2 outs.
It just keeps getting worse for Notre Dame. They take 1 step forward, then they just got 2 steps back right there. Now they got the bases loaded yet again. Fortunately, they have 2 outs. They only get
now
1 more to
batting,
go.
third
Any
baseman,
bases to
number
force
2,
out right
Joey
now.
Gitta.
So, good work on them for that, but it's just unfortunate they got to get in the situation again.
So now up to bat, third baseman Joey Gitta, as he grounds out to the shortstop, as that is an easy 3rd out of the inning. So Steinert leaving a couple out there, but able to do some damage on the scoreboard as they put up a crooked number, as they lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 1st. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at thetrentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for their finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery, since 1936. So, as we said, Steinert able to do some damage there in the bottom of the 1st, giving up a run in the top of the 1st, but able to answer back and score even more in the bottom of the 1st, as they lead 2-1 now. As Loretti back on the mound, trying to get started and get ready for his 2nd inning of duty.
If you're Loretti, you got to come out here and think you need a shutdown inning right now, because you got the lead and the bats are looking pretty hot right now. We've seen a couple singles, a couple nicely driven singles. You got to get them back up there instantaneously as quickly as you can. So Loretti wants to get through this quick. I don't know if we're going to be seeing a lot of playing around here, straight fastballs, not too many breaking balls here. Get those bats up there while they're
Leading off for
smoking.
the Irish, number 17, left fielder Lance Allbacker.
So we have number 5, Logan Allbacher, the center fielder, up to bat. Oh, I'm getting a little confused. Don't know which Allbacher is up right now. As that one scorched out the middle, hit by Loretti, as he's able to beat it out. As Logan is able to beat it out. Yes, because Logan was up to the bat. Wow, there was a pickoff. There was such an eventful bottom of the 1st. We forgot what happened there.
It happens. We got it all right.
17, Lance Allbacher.
But Logan able to get a single. So Lance Allbacher, the brother of Logan, left fielder, number 17, up to bat. And as a brother myself, I know I get called my brother's name all the time, so it's not a first for them.
See, I get called my sister's name. I don't know how that works.
It's just a family thing, I guess. You just say any sibling's name.
See, there were multiple points in times where my dad was trying to get my attention, and it would be somebody else's name, and he wouldn't even say my name. He'd just go, "You," and then he would point at me, and then I'd know that he was talking to me.
Yep. So Lance showing bunt, but not able to square it good enough, as that is fouled out of play.
Seems like they both want to establish small ball at the moment, too. They're laying down a lot of bunts, trying to get a lot of movement going on the base paths here.
Trying to make the most with their base runners.
I'm kind of hoping Lance comes through with a big knock, because like I said earlier, I really want to call these guys the Bash Brothers, so I really want to see him hit a home run here or a gap shot.
So the 0-1 pitch squared again as he takes, but not able to connect. As Condorso tries to throw back to first, but looks like he tripped a little bit on his throw attempt.
He's saying that he got bumped by Allbacher, that he's trying to call for batter's interference.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard when it's a righty and you're throwing to first.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that call. You're probably most likely not gonna. So the 0-2 pitch, just a bit high, as Logan Albacher's able to swipe second. As it looks like the throw might have been there and just able to beat it was Logan.
Looks like he slid right underneath that tag. Beautiful slide there by Albacher.
So the 1-2 count now for Lance Albacher with his brother in scoring position. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit down the right line. Stays fair as Loretti's not able to make the play as Logan is going to come all the way around after that error to score.
Way to hook your brother up with an RBI there, kid. Beautiful base running there, too, to keep your head up and know that ball got by. And the speed to get there. Beautiful base running by Notre Dame. Just hope that the defense and the throwing gets a little smoother for the Spartans now.
So after that stolen base and then the E1, Notre Dame able to get on the board and tie this ball game up. As that pickoff there move, not in time. As I think, is it 3-2?
Yeah, it's definitely 2-2. I think the scoreboard's a little messed
So
up.
getting a little confusion here because the scoreboard's saying 3-2, but it is 2-2. As we have a time. Little scoreboard confusion happens to the best of us, you know?
Yeah, we don't have it up here today, so it's
Down in the booth.
dugout, whatever.
As that ball's thrown up, tries to pick him off as I think he's able to get underneath the tag.
Throw was there yet again. I don't know if it was a little high or if he just didn't get the tag down in time, but another great back pick.
Oh, and they fixed the scoreboard. So that's the first ball there for number 19, TJ Magliozzo, the shortstop. So the 1-0 pitch, squaring around again for a bunt as they get the runner trying to throw back to him, but he's like, I'm just going to go. So he waited for that throw to be thrown, and he stole and swiped that bag.
Beautiful anticipation and beautiful base running yet again. I don't mean to sound like a broken record here, but Notre Dame is really making their names known out here on the base paths, making these pitchers think it's not just the batter up there they got to worry about.
Yeah, and that's a really smart play by Notre Dame, seeing that they keep throwing it back a couple times. You get a big enough lead, wait for them to throw it, and try to take off, and hopefully you're quick enough. And right there, you saw they were quick enough.
It was beautiful recognition from Albacher there to realize he had time to get there.
As it looks like there's a little miscommunication between the Steinert signs for the defensive positioning.
Look at the wristband, boys, where we set up.
Yeah, and that's such an interesting thing to see all these wristbands nowadays be involved.
I never thought I would see a wristband in baseball like that, like for plays.
Yeah, you have all these different numbers and different formations, and each number stands for something different.
It's insane, the
Could get a little
analytics that they go
confusing.
through.
All right, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high. So Magliozzo with a hitter's count, 2-1.
You know those base runners are weighing heavy on the ready right now. Like, it's way easier said than done, but you really want them to just focus on this this batter, tunnel vision, get right to the plate.
2-1 pitch. In there for strike two.
See, that's the thing. You got to live in that location there. He's had a couple where they were close, could have been, might have not been, but you got it right there.
So Loretti able to battle back to make it a 2-2 count. And the payoff pitch from Loretti. Just a bit outside. As the count goes full to Magliozzo. Loretti gets his sign. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch. Calls him looking as that looked. He's arguing just a bit outside, but the umpire saying it was there.
See, I'm kind kind of with the batter here. That did look like it was a little outside, but an account like that with a pitch that was kind of close, you got to take the bat off your shoulder.
Yeah, they always tell you in a close count, you got to be protective of anything. So now up to bat, number 8, Nate Jones, second baseman. Nate trying to score that runner from second, trying to make his team take the lead.
When you get the top of the order coming back up with only 1 out in the inning.
First pitch to him is in there for strike 1.
Living on that outside. He's been getting those calls a couple times there. Got the punch out on the outside. He's getting a lot more strikes called in that little outer area there. You got to see if he lives there from now on, see if these Notre Dame hitters can adjust to it.
Yeah.
They seem to have adjusted pretty well when they were raising levels, going in and out, up, down, so who knows?
The 0-1 pitch from Loretti. In there for strike 2.
It's the same spot. It's the exact same spot.
So Jones now in a quick hole, 0-2.
I think you got to go right back to it here. You think you try to get him reaching a little bit here?
Payoff pitch. In there. Got him looking. Big 2 strikeouts there by Loretti. Back to back to get 2 outs here in the inning. So it looked like that could have been another disaster inning. Could be getting out quickly here by Loretti. So now to bat, number 9, Dom Vizzoni, the third baseman. Vizzoni was hit by pitch in his first at bat and was able to come all the way around to score.
Yeah, you know he's staying away from Vizzoni on this one right now. He's been living there the past 2. It's been working out, so I don't know if he tries to change it a little bit here.
First pitch in there for strike 1. And really is really found his command of the all-speed pitch is Loretti.
He's really starting to get it in there now. He's getting the calls that he wants, and he's starting to get the break that he wants, it looks like, too. He's starting to feel himself a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit outside.
If I could be a little nitpicky about it, I don't like that he does the double takes over back to the runner. There's 2 outs. You can really focus on the batter right now. I understand why you're doing it, but you got to get this guy right here with 2 outs already. That guy's irrelevant right now. Let your defense take care of him.
So Vizzoni taking time as Loretti might be disagreeing with maybe the pitch call there.
That's got to be something, a high school player shaking off his coach's pitching suggestions.
Maybe just a little bit of confusion. Maybe not shaking it off, just not reading it right. So the 1-1 pitch from Loretti. Just a bit low as Vizzoni is able to get it back to a hitter's count, 2-1.
Vizzoni's spitting on a couple of these really tough pitches here. It's a great eye from him to leave that one alone.
So hitter's count now for Vizzoni, 2-1, and the pitch. In there for strike 2.
Whenever he needs one, he goes right back to that spot, and I'm loving it because they're not taking the bat off their shoulder. He's going to give him those calls. He's going to take it. Notre Dame's got a lot of explaining to do if they don't swing at those eventually.
So the 2-2 pitch. Is just outside and not able to corral it is the catcher Condorzo. As that runner is able to advance to third, and now we have a full count, 2 outs with a runner on third. So a big spot here if you're Loretti.
This is a lot of momentum if they get the strikeout or an out here, but it's also a lot of momentum if you get a little CNI single and get that run to take the lead. One of the biggest at-bats of the game so far to start. We're only in the second inning.
Full count and the payoff pitch. It's low and outside, so he walks him. We got a first and third now with 2 outs. And now up to bat for Notre Dame. Looks like we have a little bit of a substitution. Looks to be number 11, Justin Prekop, now batting for the DH, David Olenchuk. Gotta update my book.
I don't know if this is like a strategy thing. Give Loretti a little different look now, considering he's seen mainly righties for the good portion of the day. It might be a good idea to get a little bit of a lefty
Now
cut up
batting
here,
number
see if he
11,
pitches a little bit
Justin
differently
Prekop.
here in the scenario.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see that Prekop now batting for Olenchuk for DH. Olenchuk in the first inning, he was the first K and the first out of that inning. So maybe Notre Dame seeing something they want to change here in the lineup or something. Nonetheless, the first pitch to Prekop is outside for ball 1.
He's really up on that. He's really up on the plate too. He's crowding, so do you think he wants him to challenge him and bring him in there?
Umpire can't see the plate. He's got to clean it.
Seems really, really important.
So a pickoff move there by Loretti. Trying to keep the runner on first honest. But with 2 outs and a runner on third, I would just try to not ignore him, but try to keep him in the back of my head.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, just keep him held there. That's perfect. But you don't have to throw it over.
So the 1-0 pitch there, just barely missing outside for ball 2.
Wait, that was a ball?
That was a ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, like I was saying, I agree with you. You don't throw over in a situation like that just in case there's another throwing error. We already saw it once.
As that pitch swung on, that ball's hit out of play though. As Justin Prekop now with a 2-1 count.
Still a very hitter-friendly count right now. You could still take one, see where it goes. You could let one rip and see what happens there, but it's really all up to the coach. Beautiful, another beautiful hitter's count scenario in a beautiful spot for a hitter.
So Prekop now with a 2-1 count. And the pitch. Swung on, and yes, he did go, the umpire said. So a beautiful pitch there by Loretti to get Prekop guessing. Tried to check his swing and couldn't hold it back.
He got him leaning on the off speed a little bit here, so see if he goes right back to it, if he just tries to blow it by him for that third strike.
So the 2-2 count, 2 outs. As Loretti throws over to first base, which I'm not sure why, with 2-2 count, 2 outs. Try to go after this hitter right here.
They get the idea of trying to catch him sleeping here, but you're 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Let's get it over with.
Oh, as that ball's hit very well to right field, but played beautifully is the right fielder for Steinert, and able to get out of that inning is Loretti. So after scoring 1, though, for Notre Dame, they are able to tie it 2-2. As Steinert going to come and try to answer back in the bottom of the second inning.
And support the Steinert baseball program. The Spartans, thank you.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Angelo Weiner, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Back here at Steinert, bottom of the second. Leading off for the Steinert Spartans is catcher number 6, Andrew Condorzo. Condorzo taking that first pitch in there for strike one. And as a former catcher myself, sometimes I didn't mind batting last because it gives me a lot of time to just relax with my legs.
Oh, yeah.
They come jelly as Condorzo hits that to second, but played cleanly there. Is the second baseman for Notre Dame, Nate Jones, and that's an easy first out there for Notre Dame.
Yeah, we're back to the top of the lineup here. It's a shame he got right on top of that one little dribble over the second baseman, but see if Nitty can step up here and do what Condorzo couldn't.
So now up to bat, number 36, center fielder Braden Nitty. Nitty his first at bat in the first inning, singled and was able to score all the way to get the first run of the day for Steinert.
Second time through the order, you wonder if they're going to be a bit more aggressive as he fouls that one off. Be a bit more aggressive with the bats here, or maybe Foley comes out with a bit more of a different look pitching-wise here, because obviously they know what he's got at this point. You see if they attack any differently the second time through.
So Nitty now with the 1-1 count as that pitch is fouled off down the left side. And Foley looking like he's trying to pick up the pace a little bit there on the mound and try to find his rhythm.
Heavy on the breaking stuff for these first couple of pitches here to Nitty, so see if that's the theme of the inning right now. Theme might be getting on top of the ball and getting ground balls.
So the 1-2 pitch in there catches the corner as Foley gets a big first out as he gets the backwards K.
He didn't even let the umpire make the call there. Bucher knew that was a K as soon as he caught it. Dotted right on the outside part of the plate there. Amazing pitch.
So now up to bat, second baseman number 9, Jake Pope, as he takes that first pitch low and outside for ball 1.
It does look like it, though, at first glance. One of the Notre Dame kids has it.
So Pope there smacking that ball over to the first baseman, but playing it cleanly there for the third out of the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for Foley as he is able to get out of that second with no damage done. As Notre Dame now coming up at the top of the third. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hope you enjoy it. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured at all, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of their free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. So now up to bat for the Steinert Irish is number 12 catcher Brendan Bucher.
Leading off for the Irish, number 12 catcher Brendan Bucher.
Brendan, his first at bat was singled, but was strained it over at third base.
It was a quick inning pitching wise for the Irish to see if Steiner can come back out here and do the exact same thing.
Yeah, and it's exactly what you needed if you're Notre Dame after that first inning.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So the first pitch to Bucher is up high for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. In there, just catching the corner for strike one.
Very similar spot. Got it a little bit lower there, so was able to get the call.
The 1-1 pitch. Just missing just a bit low for ball two.
That's interesting. That looked like the same spot as the last pitch.
It did look a little, I think it was just a bit low, little low. But yeah, that was the exact same spot. So the 2-1 pitch, fouled off, out of play. And it has to be missing low at that spot because in and out, it hit the corner perfectly.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I would love to be at his perspective to see how he's seeing it just so I can get an understanding of how he's seeing it because that looked like a ring up to me.
So a 2-2 count and the payoff pitch. Swung on, battled by Bucher.
Something for the lacrosse kids to catch. Put the nets up.
Yeah, I never played lacrosse. Never understood it.
It's fun. I never played it competitively, but it's really fun to watch sometimes. It's like hockey without the ice.
So the 2-2 pitch. Smacked on over to the shortstop. Eats him up a little bit. Throw the ball over, but not in time as Bucher was busting that out of the box as that ball looked to eat up a little bit of shortstop Jack Gill.
21, first baseman Jack Hughes.
I'll tell you what, it was a great stretch there from Lambert to try to get the out there, just a little too quick for it.
So now up to bat, first baseman number 21, Jack Hughes. Jack, his first time up in the game, struck out, swinging.
It's not something that happens a lot for either one of these lineups. You know, he wants to come up and redeem himself.
So that pitch swung on and fouled away to the left side.
You know, we've seen a lot of small ball here today. Do you think that they would even fathom the idea of letting the big man here drop a bunt? Do you think you just got to let him swing away?
I would just let him swing away. But you never know nowadays with these coaches.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's all stick to the system or don't stick to it at all.
As that ball is in there for a strike, as that was a beautiful pitch.
It's like I said earlier, I would like to be at his perspective because I'm looking at it from up here, and it's very interesting to see that the pitches that they take, because that looks like it's right there and you could stick it out and put your barrel on it. So I'm very curious to see what they're looking for here.
As Loretti throws over.
You see, that one made sense.
So Loretti with the 0-2 count. Throws over again. And might have had him if it was a good throw. Loretti just throwing it a little bit to the left of Lambert. And that is a shame because that would have been a big first out of this inning.
Everett out in right field really didn't like that he was safe there. He thought he got him.
Oh, and that one gets away, but doesn't get away too far from the first baseman. And Bucher thinks, you know what? I'm just going to stay here.
You know, that was probably a smart play from Bucher there. That would have been close, but I don't know. With how base running heavy both teams have been, I'm shocked he didn't take off on that.
If we were in the MLB, that would have been an automatic second base because that was the third time and that wasn't successful.
There we go.
Got to keep up with these rules. Got to keep up with the rules. As that ball is a pitch out there, as they are really focusing right now on Bucher on first base.
Well, these leads that Bucher is getting is out of this world. I'm not even upset with them.
His secondary lead is very, very big. I noticed that at the first pitch.
Yes, I mean, again, it's all about keeping him honest there, but at this point you might as well just want him to go, see if you can throw him out.
Oh, and they're calling a balk. Yep. Is he calling a timeout?
The pitcher called timeout. Or the batter called timeout.
Okay, yeah. So everybody thinks what was a balk was actually a timeout call. The batter called a timeout. And once the batter calls timeout, dead ball. And you see it right there by Jack Hughes, he even himself saying, yeah, I call time.
Yeah, at least the honesty's about it. You like that.
So after that melodrama, we have the 1-2 count. As Bucher's have a crazy lead over there. As that is skied into the gap. But able to corral it was the right fielder. And is able to get the runner at first as he took a huge lead over. And Notre Dame's trying to argue that he got back there. But I think that was a beautiful run and gun.
That was an amazing throw from right field. That's the thing, these secondary leads and these big leads, they could come back to nip you on a play like that especially. He really should have been safe on that play. But, you know, great reaction out there from the Steinert outfield, and even better throw to get him out.
Yeah, kind of curious of why Bucher was so far off first there with a pop-up. Usually with those kind of things, they tell you take a decent lead, but don't go all the way. And it would feel like he was like already at second base.
And Coach is furious.
Now batting number
So
two,
the coach
right fielder,
very
Notre
upset
Dame.
that he's not able to maybe ask for an appeal there by another umpire. But the first base call, that's his call.
And honestly, that's a really good call there from the umpire because that's a bang-bang play.
As that ball by De Palma's hit to the third baseman. As that is a high throw. As he is able to get on first after that high throw.
There's two phrases that instantly come to mind when you see a play like that. It's ball don't lie and $1 million move 10-cent finish. Because that was a great play. It's just unfortunate he couldn't get the throw off. But if you're Notre Dame, you're like, yeah, ball don't lie. We got the runner right back.
Yeah, so now up to the plate is center fielder number 5, Logan Allbacher. And yeah, you've just had a rough day if you're Jack Lambert over there by first. Bobbled a couple balls. You missed that one. Granted, that one was a little high, but as a former first baseman, too, they always say if you can get your glove on it, you got to catch it. As that first pitch is skied high, very high, over and out of play, and just gets out. So if you're Notre Dame, you pretty much just got to try to throw that play, the catch and gun, out of your mind and try to keep going forward with this inning, even though you do have 2 outs.
Yeah, because they could still very easily score on this. Ball down the line, split the gaps a little bit. The speed's there at first. All these kids can run. There's really not many kids on this team that can't run. Another pickoff attempt. Sometimes I wish the MLB rules were implemented in high school play.
Yeah, well, he would be fine as long as he only does 1 or 2. It's the third one that matters.
It's just a shame because – oh, there we go.
That 0-1 pitch smacked in the right field, but he is able to corral it. Is the right fielder. So with 1 man on, Steinert able to get out of that inning with no runner scored. as we still have a 2-2 game here at Steinert High School.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
$14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Alrighty, back here in the third inning and leading off for Steinert Spartans is number 19 shortstop Jack Gill. Gill was able to hit a single his first at-bat in the first inning. So trying to keep the good trend up. As that first pitch is fouled off of him. As, yep, the umpire saying it is a foul ball. Always want to tag him out, just in case, though. You never know.
You see a lot of plays like that on the higher levels, too. They'll wait, and then they get it.
So the 0-1 pitch, off speed, hacked away to the right side, foul ball.
I do like that somebody finally took a hack at that looping curveball because it hangs there for a split second.
It
if you
does
time it right,
yeah,
you can get it.
It does have a lot of break to it, and it has some hang time to it. So the 0-2 pitch, swung on, smacked out to Oppo, to the left fielder, as Jack Gill is able to smack himself on with a single. So now up to bat, right fielder number 11, Ryan Everett. Everett having two good plays there in the last half inning in right field. One of those was even a double play. Catch him out, throw him out over at first.
You want to talk about someone who's due for a big-time knock? Now's the time to come through, too.
Now Foley for Notre Dame trying to keep the first base runner honest. The theme today.
Seems like it.
First pitch is popped up, out of play. At first baseman, catcher colliding a little bit, but I think the catcher caught it. Yes, he did.
Wow.
Beautiful catch there by Brandon Bucher for Notre Dame. As I thought that ball was going out of play, but it stays in play in foul territory.
Next up for the Spartans.
So that's a beautiful first out there.
Yeah, if you're Notre Dame, it's awesome, but if you're Steinert, you're just thinking about it like, of course that happened.
So now up to the plate, left fielder number 12, Christian Finaccio. Finaccio hits it to the shortstop as he is able to get the first out at second, but not able to roll the double play. So we have a 6-4, one out at second, and we got 2 outs of the inning.
Now batting number 17, designated hitter Gennaro Salzano.
So now up to the plate is the designated hitter, number 17, Gennaro Salzano. Salzano struck out his first at-bat. And Foley trying to throw over to first, keep that first base runner occupied, like I said.
See, that just goes back to the thing. It's 2 outs already. He's probably not going to take off. Like, I get keeping him honest, but just get the batter out.
That first pitch in low for ball 1 to Salzano.
If you're Salzano, you're looking for that bender.
That ball fouled away. Scorcher over to the right side.
It almost took Good coach out there, but he no-sold that one. He just walked past it like it was nothing. Like,
That's my favorite, is when you got a hard screamer coming at your coach and he doesn't even flinch like he's a bad man. You ain't going to be a bad man when it hits you and it hurts.
No, it's like
get
from
that
Monty
big
Python.
old bruise.
It's like Monty Python, tis but a scratch.
Yeah. The 1-1 pitch fouled away out of play, as that was a hard one over there. As hopefully heads were awake.
Yeah, that one got in the bleachers over there. Looks
As
like
heads
we're all good.
might have taken out.
Looks like we're okay, though. No one's calling for help.
So Salzano now with a 1-2 count. Runner on first. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit by the third baseman. Beautiful play, diving. Gets up, throws it. Wow, what a play. Beautiful play there by the third baseman, Visano. And able to get out of that inning. Beautifully done there. Leaving a stranded runner on is Steinert.
Oh, man, it's called the hot corner for a reason. That was an unbelievable reaction. And then having the time to set his feet and make the throw, unbelievable.
Spring is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer Doors and Windows, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. And today, Jammer continues to swat home run sales, services installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, storm doors, and windows. Jammer Doors features rain or garage doors, steel or aluminum, and crafted for dependable, long-lasting service. Jammer Doors and Windows do their own work and installation using no subcontractors, saving you money. Avoid the big box stories and save with Jammer Doors and Windows. Visit their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1, Lawrenceville. Yardley showroom open by appointment. Today's game is brought to you by Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Alrighty, as we are back here at Steinert, top of the fourth for Notre Dame, as we have Lance Allbacher, number 17 left fielder, to lead us off here in the fourth inning.
Got a little bit of tidbit of information from the Mr. Scoreboard man up here. We got Chase Burrows down there for Notre Dame getting warm up. Another lefty. I can see him down here, keeping the theme of the lefties going, it looks like. Much obliged for the help. I appreciate that. Looks like Steinert's got some guys going down there, too, for the time
Yeah, got to
being.
get the arms early.
Got to get the arm barn going.
Early
Leading off for the
arm
Irish,
barn.
number 17.
It's a bullpen.
It's a bullpen.
But nonetheless, it is early in the year, so it's smart to try to keep the arms fresh and not get anybody too fatigued here. So Lance Allbacher, left fielder, steps into the box. As that first pitch, hefty cut, but swung on and missed for the first strike.
He really wanted that one. You could see it in his face. He was mad he missed that one.
For Steiner, 28, Andrew Waller.
The 0-1 pitch. Smacked into the gap, as that is going to be probably two. But that was beautifully played there, Everett, the right fielder, to limit the runner to just a single.
That was a great cutoff there, actually. That was beautiful. You know, we talked about bullpen activity. They got Wallach down there now warming up for Steinert.
Now batting
So
number 19.
see if we get some action going this
TJ
inning.
Maglioso, shortstop.
So now up to the plate, shortstop, number 19, TJ Maglioso. Maglioso got struck out looking his first at-bat. So trying to avenge himself here.
I don't know about you, but one of the worst things ever is striking out looking. So I really think that he's coming up here with a chip on his shoulder, just getting.
Yeah, it's one
wants
thing to
swing
strike
his
out
shoes.
swinging. It's another thing to strike out looking.
I don't know. It's more demoralizing.
As that bunt is shown, as they are just able to get one, as that is a beautiful bunt there by Maglioso to advance the runner to second base.
Small ball coming to play finally. It's the first one we've seen get laid down for a fair ball.
So now up to bat, second baseman number 8,
Now
Nate
batting
Jones.
number 8, second baseman Nate Jones.
I'll tell you what, that bat is pretty bright. It's like a neon highlighter.
Yeah, you can't really miss that one. You lose that one, you really must have lost it. I want to hear how it sounds, see if it sounds just as bright.
So the first pitch of the bat for Jones is low for ball 1.
Only got one out here, and the man who made the play in the last inning to end it is on deck. You know they want to get him up with ducks on the pond, especially with multiple. He's feeling himself.
The 1-0 pitch to Jones.
Just a touch inside
Just
from the looks
yep,
of it.
as that is ball 2. A little bit inside and maybe a little bit high as well.
Yeah, I thought that would have been high.
So with the 2-0 pitch, the righty's able to get that ball in there for strike 1.
Right, there we go. Now we're in the at-bat. See if he can settle down and get the out.
Loretti taking his time to read these pitches because any run could be the deciding factor. As that ball is fouled away.
Looks like they're trying to call catcher's interference now. He says he hit the glove.
It did sound a little weird. Little fist pump though between the batter and catcher. No hard feelings between them two.
Which kind of makes me think he's right here. We're getting the meeting of the minds from the umpire. We could get a runner on first. Nah, never mind.
So they're going to say that there was no catcher's interference.
These Notre Dame coaches are getting pretty vocal. They better be careful.
And the batter, the only thing he's worried about is what's the count.
Yeah, smart kid.
So with the 2-2 count, the payoff pitch. Smacked into the right side. It's going to be a hard play by Everett. Catches it with a beautiful throw, though, to hold the runner up at second. And Everett has had himself a day so far out there in right field.
I don't blame him for not testing that cannon again. What a throw. Little overthrown, had to get the third baseman make a little play on that there, but still through the air like that on a dime almost.
So now up to bat for Notre Dame, the leadoff man, third baseman number 9, Dom Vizzoni. Dom was able to get on base each time of his 2 at-bats.
Hit by pitch in the first one, and I do believe he drew a walk in the second one.
Yes, he did. You are correct. So, on base twice, but really no official at-bat yet. As that first pitch is swung on and struck. Swung on for a strike, excuse me. Golly, couldn't talk right there.
It happens. And like
Shouldn't for me, the commentator.
Hey, we all fumble every now and then. Umpires fumbled a couple times out here. They're not supposed to do it.
Yeah. Especially like that performance from C.B. Buckner the other night.
Don't even get me started.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside, and that's low and gets by the catcher. As the runner, Albacher, is able to advance to third. So Notre Dame with 2 outs now, but with a runner on third.
It's the most panic-inducing, pain-in-the-neck thing for a pitcher when whether it's him overthrowing it or a catcher just can't make the stop. Now you got a runner on third, even though you really just need one ground ball, one pop-up to get out of the inning. Now you're thinking, oh, God, if I don't get that.
Yeah, one little mistake could cost a really important run here. As that ball smacked into center field, that's going to be a hard play, but an easy play by the center fielder as he makes that look routine. As Notre Dame stranding one on, not able to score a run as we go to the bottom of the fourth, 2-2. here at Steinert High School.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Leading off for the Spartans, number 21.
Alrighty, back here at Steinert High School, and leading off for Steinert here in this bottom of the fourth, first baseman number 21, Jack Lambert. Lambert was able to get on his first at-bat by a hit by pitch. That first pitch in there for a beautiful breaking pitch for strike one. And Lambert had a little trouble out there on first today, trying to help the cause, though, with his bat. As that ball smacked down to the left side, as that it just squeaks foul ball.
That was another great play there from Vizzoni, even though it was a foul
Yeah,
ball.
just like we heard, wanted to make the throw just to show off. Wish I had that arm.
Oh, I wish, man. I mean, they wouldn't let me over there anyway. I'm left-handed, but still, just to have an arm like that.
I had a decent enough arm. So that pitch low for ball one.
I bet you were gunning dudes out of a second. You see the vapor trail coming off that ball.
It wasn't always the hardest, but it was always right there on the money.
That's what it needs.
It was always accurate. The 1-2 pitch with a beautiful off-speed pitch to get Lambert swinging. That was a beautiful breaking ball.
That bender is bending exactly where it needs to be.
That was fantastic.
Beautiful.
And we've seen, it looked like it was going to start off early here in early parts of the game with a lot of runs, but this pitching we've got from both sides has looked pretty good.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I've been thoroughly impressed by both arms. I mean, we talked about stats a little bit earlier in the game. We talked about how impressive Foley's ERA was and how good of his innings that he's had and everything, but he started out kind of rough, but he's really settled in.
The 1 pitch, breaking ball outside. Yeah, both pitchers look like they started off a little slow, needed to get a little warmed up, but once they've gotten warmed up, it's been all fire away. So that ball's just a little bit high. Does not miss by much, that one did.
Every miss has been incredibly close. It's insane.
That pitch fouled off.
He made contact with that?
Yes, he was extremely jammed there. Holy cannoli, Batman.
Wowzers. Joe Ditta. Way to get the bat around on that one.
So the 2-2 count. Payoff pitch is, ooh, that just barely misses. As he has a beautiful eye, Ditta does in this at-bat.
It's like he's swinging the bat a little bit more.
Full count, payoff pitch. Yep. Got him looking. As that is not the pitch you want to watch go by on a full count.
It's the same location, just a little bit lower. An amazingly executed pitch there from Foley.
So Andrew Condorso, catcher, number 6 at the bat.
I like his walk-up song. It's very patriotic.
I thought it was, yeah, it sounded like the national anthem for a second as that ball smoked to the shortstop, scorched to earth. But that is beautifully played as he didn't even have to move his glove. Woo! That is a line out to end the inning.
His hand is stinging.
As Notre Dame does a beautiful job there in the bottom of the fourth. Who has the car inventory in Mercer and Bucks counties? The all-new Hyundai of Trenton has cars priced from $2,000 to $200,000 and everything in between. All the new Hyundai models, pre-owned cars, and SUVs from BMW, Audi, Cadillac, Ford, Chevy, and other models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory ready for immediate delivery. Hyundai of Trenton, the area's newest auto dealer, has the cars in stock at 1655 North Olden Avenue and Ewing Township. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. And we have a pitching change here for Steinert. As
It's 28, Andrew Wallach.
Andrew Wallach is now into pitch for Steinert. Thank you, guys. I was trying to do some live reads. Thank you for noticing who's pitching, because I am not on top of it.
I got you, Gus.
But yes, Andrew Wallach now into pitch for Steinert, as Foley did a beautiful job on the mound for Steinert for those first 4 innings. Only 2 runs allowed in those first 2 innings. 5 hits allowed. But a beautiful job to limit the damage.
Yeah, he did a really good job here for opening day. You can't really ask for much more out of an opening day starter than to keep your team in the game until you physically can't anymore. So hats off to Giori for coming in here, or Loretti for coming in here and pitching I wouldn't call it a gem, but a very solid, productive game.
So Wallach trying to also having a little impressive start here to start the 2023 season. Obviously, it's opening day, so all the arms are fresh and ready to use. So might as well break some out. You know what I mean, Ryan?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And in a game like this, you kind of want to see who's going to step up and who might go a little under the lights here. Close game. We're getting later into the game now. Very crucial part of the game, honestly. You really want your bullpen to be precise. They want them to throw gas. You want them to make sure that all the contact is weak. Anything to keep this game exactly where it needs to be. The starter did his job. The bullpen's got to finish it.
Now pitching for the Spartans, number 28.
So to
Andrew
lead
Wallach.
off the top of the 5th inning here for the Notre Dame Irish,
Leading
it's
off
number
for the
11,
Irish.
Justin
Number
Prekop,
11, Justin
the
Prekop,
designated hitter.
designated hitter.
So obviously Notre Dame seeing something they like with Prekop now in the lineup instead of Olenchuk. Prekop had a nice hard hit ball last time at bat, just flying it out to the right fielder Everett out there, who's had a beautiful day himself out there. Had a couple good fly ball catches and a beautiful thrown runner out at first.
I could talk about that throw for the rest of the broadcast.
As that first pitch is in there for ball 1. It was a beautiful throw, Ryan.
No, it really was. And to go off what you were saying about having Prekop in here, I don't know, maybe it's just getting the lefty bat in there, trying to get a different viewpoint. Like, you already saw him once. This is a new pitcher. So, I don't know, maybe it's just getting the separate sides here to see how they throw to both sides, but who knows.
So after back-to-back strikes here, we have a 1-2 count to Prekop.
It's a beautiful bender right there, too. He's trying to copy Foley.
The 1-2 pitch low in the dirt for ball 2. So Prekop trying to battle back a little bit.
You can't be sitting on that breaking ball here. You really have to just be dead red on that fastball.
Payoff pitch in the ground low. So Prekop makes the count go full.
Wallach started the count. It started this inning pretty okay, but now we're in a hitter's count.
So full count for Prekop and the payoff pitch. Low for ball 4, so able to work a walk to get the leadoff man on for Notre Dame.
Seems like he's living a little low in the zone there. I'm not sure how well that's going to
Now
work
batting
for him
number
for the rest
12,
of his
catcher
outing.
Brendan Bucher.
So now up to bat is catcher number 12, Brendan Bucher. Bucher was able to get on both of his times up to bat with 2 singles today.
See if the kid can stay hot.
Nice little 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
He'd
It's
really-
not the sexiest stat line, but it's an efficient one.
Oh no, not at all. But he would definitely like it a lot better if there was a ribby next to that.
Yeah.
The average sitting at 1,000 though. Can't complain about it too much.
So that pitch is up and high for ball 1.
Looks like he's struggling.
Another
to find
ball
the
just
zone.
a bit low.
We'd mentioned a little bit about opening day yips and jitters a little bit. You really hope that he doesn't have any. He needs to find the zone.
Pickoff attempt there.
Definitely wasn't the most confident pickoff move.
So the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit inside. Runs the count to 3-0. That one did not miss by much.
No, not at all. But I understand squeezing him a little bit there. You got to see if he can consistently put it there.
That pitch in there, strike 1.
There he goes.
So Wolak able to battle back a little bit here in this at-bat.
See if 2-8 can shake it a little bit, get a nice little ground ball, turn it.
3-1 pitch in there for strike 2. So what looked like was going to be possibly a walk, Wallach is able to battle back to make it a full count.
It's weird how it switched. It was almost a strikeout the last time. Now it's almost a walk this time. Doesn't throw the ball over there. He fakes it.
Just a little step off just to make sure the runner knows that I'm thinking of you. I know you're over there, big guy. So the full count, payoff pitch. Swung on, hit up the middle. This could possibly be 2, but he takes it himself just the first for 1, as that was not a very hard hit ball. Kind of a slow roller, but able to advance the runner to second.
That was smart. That was really smart just to get the 1 there. It would have been nice to see if he could have turned it there.
Now
but,
batting
you
number
know,
21,
I completely
first
get it.
baseman
You got to
Jack
get the
Hughes.
short out there.
So now up to bat, and first baseman number 21, Jack Hughes. Hughes trying to look for his first hit of the season.
Mr. Cleanup Man with a runner in scoring position.
So the payoff pitch. Beautiful breaking ball in there for strike 1. Kind of fooled his catcher a little bit.
You almost got to think it's a knuckleball coming out of those hands the way it's coming out.
Mm-hmm. The 0-1 pitch from Wolak. In there. Just a bit outside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. In there for strike 2.
It's a good spot.
So Hughes now with a 1-2 count. Just trying to choke up and battle. Trying to poke anything into play.
Yeah, Wolick's in the driver's seat right now. One more good pitch positioned exactly like that. This guy got 2 outs.
The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit outside.
It's almost like he's overthrowing it at the moment. Like he wants to make sure that it hits so bad that he's trying almost a little too much just to get that last little break.
So Hughes with a 2-2 count. Wolak with the payoff pitch. Smacked to right field in the gap. Played by Everett. As that play's coming home, as that is a beautiful throw by Everett, as he is able to get the out at home and save a run. Wow, what a throw.
This kid, Everett, is unbelievable. Ryan Everett, take a bow, please. You have done incredible all game today. This is ridiculous.
Now batting
Two
number
putouts
two,
from the
right fielder
outfield.
Nicky DePalma.
Oh my goodness.
So now up to bat, right fielder number 2, Nicky DePalma. And yeah, with that out, that is big because the next run could be the deciding run with the way this game is looking. So Everett with 2 big throws in this game, just really putting the defense on his back right now.
He's got like an assault cannon attached to his arm right now. I can't believe that. Took the catcher a little bit up the line, but it really doesn't matter with how quickly that ball got there. You don't even matter about the accuracy on that one.
The ball got in so quick, it didn't even matter that the throw was a little up the third baseman. The runner was barely around third as it was, and that was, wow, just an absolute cannon by Everett out there in right field.
The ball was hit just as hard, too. It was a missile for missile exchange.
So DePalma, with his first pitch of the at-bat, takes it high and inside for ball 1.
A little surprised there. Thought they would have gave him that one.
So the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side. As that is a beautiful play there by the second baseman, as he is able to slide over, corral the ball, and a beautiful play by Wallach to get over to first to cover the bag. Bang, bang play by Steinert to get out of this inning. 2-2 still is the score here at Steinert High School, as Steinert trying to get on the board again here.
During the Toyota Ready, Set, Go sales event, just imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Whatever you need, from an electric vehicle to a rugged, versatile truck, we have new Toyotas on the ground for immediate delivery. Or choose from over 100 certified used options, which undergo a rigorous inspection and include an amazing warranty. Plus service centers that can save you time and money and keep you on the road. So let's go to Team Toyota this spring. Just visit teamtoyota.net to find a location near you.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
So back here at Steinert High School, we have Chase Burrows on the mound for Notre Dame, as Luke Foley's day is done. Not a bad day, gave up 2 runs, but a solid overall day.
Yeah, you can't be disappointed if you're Foley. I mean, yeah, you'd rather have it scoreless, but still a decent amount of strikeouts. That curveball was working. So, hats off to him. He pitched really, really well, very similar to Loretti, but, now it's up to the bullpen to really finish the job for him.
Now pitching for the Irish.
So now
number
up
3, Chase Burrows.
Now up to bat, leading off, number 35, center fielder Braden Nitty. Braden having a decent game, 1 for 2 with a single and scoring a run, as he tries to keep the success going here against Chase Burrows, as that first pitch is outside for ball 1.
A good portion of Nitty's success is actually kind of like Ryan Everett, a lot of success out in the field today.
As that ball smacked to the second baseman, but played beautifully by Notre Dame as the second baseman, Nate Jones. He made that look effortless.
It's one of those unfortunate Adam balls right there. You can hit you can hit it to like it's I can't talk right now. You can hit it like it's nobody's business, but if it's at somebody, it's just the unfortunate part about it.
Yeah, so now up to bat, second baseman number 9, Jake Pope, as he takes that first one just a little high for ball 1.
Seems like his zone's getting smaller and smaller as the day goes on.
That ball smoked to left field. almost taking a bad step there. It was the left fielder for Notre Dame as he stepped one step in, and it almost goes over his head, but making a good play there was the left fielder.
First step in the outfield means everything. You get one little mix-up, you twist your feet a little bit, that could be exactly what we saw there. Fortunately, he was able to make the play there.
Yeah, now up to bat, shortstop number 19, Jack Gill. Yeah, and we saw that for Steinert with Nitty in center. He made that beautiful play with a beautiful first step, and that first step means everything.
You and I both thought that was splitting the gaps, but he got in there. 1-1 now.
As Gill takes that pitch for a strike, and 1-1. And we've got ourselves a great game here, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't ask for a better opening day game.
As that ball is chopped over to third baseman Vizzoni, but Vizzoni with a beautiful arm is able to get the third out as Steinert goes down 1-2-3 again in the fifth, as Notre Dame is going to be coming up to try to get on the board. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for their finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hope you enjoy it. Got some Phillies action tonight as the Phillies take on the New York Yankees, as you can check out all the Phillies action right on WBCB. Check out all the pregame, postgame, and in-game action for Phillies this year, as they did not start off very hot though, Ryan, with that series in Texas.
Nah, but I was talking to a couple of my buddies who are Phillies fans, and they pretty much all said the same thing. They're not expecting greatness to start the season. They thought they were going to be a little slower, but, the bats are showing a little bit of life. The pitching is what they really should be worried about, but, if you're the Phillies, really just buckle in and hope that the season doesn't become a long one. Just enjoy the ride, and hopefully you can have that same magical run that you did into the postseason. You got any way too early predictions for the Phillies this year?
Center fielder, number 5.
I think
Logan
Derek Hall is going to be our first baseman of the future.
You think so?
I think he's going to have a good enough season that he's going to be our future first baseman.
See, I understand that a lot because I'm a Sox fan right now, and I'm worried about Tristan Casas.
Yeah.
So as soon as he starts tanking it up, we'll both be good.
Well, leading off for Notre Dame, the center fielder, number 5, Logan Allbacher, as that ball is skied high, as that's going to go out of play.
No windshields yet, thankfully.
Hopefully not. We got to park so far away, that's why.
I mean, yeah, it's really weird. Steinert's Field is like tucked back in the back corner away from the school.
I normally park at the one middle school too, and I got yelled at today.
They yelled at you for parking at Reynolds?
They yelled at me for parking there, yes.
That's insane.
I was during school hours, though.
Okay, that makes more sense.
All right, the 0-1 pitch high. As Allbacher has to get off the plate a little sweet chin music.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, man.
This wind is starting to pick up a little bit here.
Gotta wonder if that's affecting the release of the ball a little bit.
1-1 pitch, fouled back. As we have a 1-2 count.
This is really coming down to next run wins at this point because the pitching is really settling in at the moment. They're having a hard time getting on base. Far cry from earlier on.
That ball smacked into the left field gap, but it's going to be played beautifully there by the left fielder for Steinert as they get the first out of the inning.
Great play out there. Again, one of the first steps, and you got to think this wind might be messing with them a little bit too, so that first step's got to be a lot better and a lot quicker.
So now up to the plate, left fielder number 17, Lance Allbacher. Lance taking that first pitch for a ball.
Yeah, to go back to what I was saying, the base runners have been few and far between these past couple of innings, despite how it started out. So
yeah, it looked like it was going to be a very high-scoring game.
Yeah, but like I said, the pitching completely settled in as we get a swing and a miss over there by Allbacher.
Yeah, as that ball's tipped for strike one.
But yeah, it's really, if whoever gets the next run is most likely going to get it, because these pitchers have settled in and the bats kind of went quiet. I don't know if that's weather-induced, but,
Yeah, it is early in the season, and the earliness cold could play a factor in these bats. As that ball is swung on and fouled back as Allbacher draws the count 1-2. Yeah, and we're here in the top of the sixth here, Ryan, and like we said in the last couple innings, but really the next run could be the deciding factor.
Yeah, you just got to see how well they ground ball.
That pitch grounded to the second base. Routine play for the second out of the inning.
To go back to it, it's like even with that at bat there, most of the contact we've seen today has been relatively soft. So the pitchers have been doing really well with their locations, getting on top of the ball and getting them just underneath the ball. But there were a lot of walks and there were a lot of errors, a lot of pass balls. So we had runners on for the majority of the day.
So now up to the plate is shortstop number 19, TJ Maglioso, as he rips that to center field. But Nitty is there with a beautiful glove to get the third out of the inning as Notre Dame goes down 1-2-3 here in the top of the sixth inning.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey.
We knew this was going to be a good one to start the season off, Ryan, and it has answered all of the bells. We've had some runs early. We've had pitching performance. We had a couple good defensive plays. We couldn't have asked any more for this game.
The only thing that could really put the cherry on top and the sprinkles on top is a couple home runs. That's the only thing we could look for right now. Need a couple offensive explosions here, and this is the perfect baseball game. But I'm very happy with what we've seen so far.
Yeah, so leading off for the Steinert Spartans here in the bottom of the sixth
Number 11,
is right fielder number 11, Ryan Everett. Everett having a couple great plays there in right field with a couple big throws to keep this game where we are right now. As that first pitch just catches the outside corner for strike one.
Quite frankly, he's the man of the hour right now in this Steinert lineup. He's 1 for 2 so far today, but let's see if he can make that 2 for 3.
As that ball just a little bit low for ball one. Not missing by much there.
Not at all. The eyes on some of these kids just spitting on these breaking balls. I can't believe it. Some of these pitches are nasty.
1-1 pitch, just a bit outside. So it runs it to 2-1.
Lovely hitter's count right now. Nothing you could ask for more right now than a hitter's count.
Everett, a hefty swing there.
Seemed like he was a little behind that one.
Yeah, just a little bit. It was a nice fastball there by Burrows. And Everett now with a 2-2 count. As Everett's able to battle and foul that ball away.
Some of the pitches that we've seen get fought off today, too, have been crazy. The fact that they make contact on inside pitches like that.
As Everett is able to poke that to right field, as the wind is catching that a little bit, but a beautiful play there by the right fielder by Notre Dame to corral that ball and get the first out of the inning.
Now batting for Steinert, left fielder, number 12.
So now up to bat for Steinert is left fielder, number 12, Christian Finaccio. As Ryan's digging the California Girls.
How can you not? This is a vibe. It's not. It feels like it's 90 degrees now just because that song's playing.
So Finaccio taking that first pitch for a strike. Swung on there.
That's a healthy one.
Oh, excuse me. They called the first pitch a ball, so it's a 1-1 count now.
Really?
Unless they just have the scoreboard wrong. As that ball is smacked to center field by Finaccio. But able to play it is the center fielder for Notre Dame. And we have a quick 2 outs for Notre Dame.
These have been complete pitchers' innings. These past couple innings, less than 10 pitches, both sides, both times. He's passed like 2 or 3 innings, actually. If you're a pitching coach, it's perfect. If you're a hitting coach, you're freaking out.
Yeah, now up to the plate is designated hitter number 17, Gennaro Salzano, as he takes that first pitch low for ball 1. Just a bit low with that one, as that's ball 2. Not missing by much is that one, though.
I'm digging the patience. That looked like he wanted to take a swing at that, but
swung on there, foul ball.
Put a charge into that one, too. He had his boys behind the fence jumping.
So with a hitter's count here, 2-1, 2 outs in the inning. Swung on and fouled back, and is able to stay alive is Finaccio.
These pitchers have been able to fight back into these
Salzano,
counts.
excuse me.
These pitchers have been able to fight back when they're in these hitters' counts and they get them even, or they get 1-2 or 2-2, 3-2. They're always getting 2 strikes quicker than you can say your own name.
And that one does not miss by much.
Notre Dame dugout getting a little animated
So
about
that's
that
a
one.
good eye by Salzano to make it a full count. Full count, 2 outs. Payoff pitch by Burrows. Swung on and struck him out as Burrow has another 1-2-3 inning as we go to the top of the 7th. 2-2 still, and a beautiful game here at Steinert High School. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The Division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured at all, the Division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton.
Pinch hitting for Notre Dame, number 28.
We got Wallach back
Antonio
out there for
Friedman.
another inning of work. And that is number 28 for Notre Dame, pinch hitting. I don't have the roster in front of me, unfortunately.
Antonio Friedman.
Thank you, sir.
So Antonio Friedman is replacing Nate Jones in the lineup. As coaches are trying to talk to the umpire to get all the switches and make sure everything is copacetic.
God forbid you miss a name.
Can't miss a name.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Can't happen.
No, names are important.
So Friedman with his first at-bat of the game here in a big top of the 7th as he swung on that first one for strike one.
I do like the aggression coming out here, top 7. Honestly, if you want to come out and you want to make sure you get on base to get your backup guys coming in, because top of the order's coming up, what better way to start it out than getting your last guy on for top?
Check swing there, trying to hold up, but it's fouled back. So now we have an 0-2 count.
The knob is the best and worst friend you could really ever ask for, because it either gives you a lovely foul ball or you really should have been hit by the pitch and then you got a foul ball.
So Friedman with 0-2. Swung on and fouled back as he is battling. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit down to the third base. But played cleanly there is the third baseman. As that is a beautiful first out for the Steinert Spartans.
Next up for Notre Dame, number 9, third baseman Dom Vizzoni.
As third baseman number 9, Dom Vizzoni, is up to bat now for Notre Dame. As that first pitch in there is a little high to Vizzoni.
I don't even know what the hitter should be looking for right now at this point. It's really just get on base.
Just a bit inside and has to turn away is Vizzoni.
Another very hitter-friendly count.
2-0 pitch. That's in the dirt for ball 3.
Green light?
2-2 ball game? Why not?
I'd do it.
As that is in there for strike one.
It's been that same spot.
So even if he had the green light, he was taken all the way.
In the grand scheme of things, that's smart, but I would have liked to have seen him let it fly.
As that one's grounded to the shortstop, but played cleanly for a 6-3 putout.
If they can get through this unscathed, we might be looking at a walk-off.
Or extras.
Ooh, that's even more fun.
Now batting number 11, designated hitter Justin Prickup.
So now up to plate is designated hitter number 11, Justin Prekop.
See if one of these pinch hitting decisions can come through here.
As that first pitch catches the corner for strike one.
It's a great location.
Couldn't have put it any better.
Not really, no.
That's just a bit outside, though.
Pretty much almost the exact same spot there.
One pitch. Just a bit outside, as that does not miss by much.
Left it a little too much out there.
So now with the hitter's count, it's Prekop 2-1. The pitch. Same pitch, maybe even a little bit farther out, but that is his strike. Maybe a makeup call.
Yeah, I would say so.
That was identical.
It's the same thing.
So we got a 2-2. 2 outs. Payoff pitch.
Got him.
The same pitch for a third time.
Goodness.
3 straight right there. Glove doesn't move. Ball, strike, ball.
Oh, that's got to be frustrating.
So full count. As he draws a walk, as that's going to be a frustrating one, as he feel like he K'd him backwards to get out of that inning, but we have a base runner now.
Yeah, see, if you ask me, that is 100% Steinert should be up to bat right now.
Yeah. But nonetheless, now up to bat is catcher number 12, Brendan Bucher.
Notre Dame's got a little life in him.
And even if it wasn't like an error or self-inflicting wound, you don't want to give the other team any extra outs.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because it will come back to pay. Oh, as that's a breaking pitch that just does not break.
I really hope he doesn't start losing command here, just getting a little frustrated after that last at-bat. You know, it's got to be hard enough gripping the ball as it is.
So another ball high there as it runs 2-0. As we have a mound visit. Just trying to do a little quick pitcher-catcher meeting. Just trying to settle him down. Especially right now, you don't want things to unravel. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th.
Yeah, you don't. You never want it to unravel, period, but especially this late in the game and you're tied and it's been really close and really intense pretty much the entire way through with a couple calls could have gone here and there. The last thing you want is to lose it on walks or errors or anything.
So 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed there for strike 1.
That's exactly what he needed. Got it right over the plate. Got him right underneath it.
As Wallach trying to battle back now. But Buchers with a hitter's count. 2-1. Throw over.
I think the small ball has been slightly abandoned this late in the game. I do understand keeping him honest over there and throwing over, but I don't think you have to worry about it too much at this point.
That ball is just in there for a ball, just a bit inside.
The ball almost unbuttoned his jersey.
So 3-1. And this could be possibly the biggest at-bat of the game for Notre Dame. As that's ball 4. So that stolen runner doesn't count because it's a walk. So we got first and second here. 2 outs. Top of the 7th with number 21, first baseman Jack Hughes up to bat. And a huge spot for the Irish. As it looks like they're most likely going to be a pitching change here for Steinert.
Someone running in from the pen now as we speak.
Trying to figure out exactly who this pitching change is.
I believe the jersey number is 27.
Yep, number 2. So Jeremy Weber coming into the game to pitch for Steinert.
Insert Rick Wild Thing Vaughn entrance.
So Jeremy Weber thrown into a little bit of a sticky situation here with man on first and second, but having 2 outs. So trying to work just 1 out here to see if he can do it here in the top of the 7th. As we're going to step aside, let him do some warm-up pitches, and we'll get right back here to the top of the 7th.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Alrighty, back here at Steinert High School, as we have a new pitcher for Steinert,
Now
as it's
pitching
Jeremy Weber
for the Spartans, number 27.
for Steinert, trying to
Jeremy
get
Weber.
out of this sticky jam that they are in. But he's got to go against first baseman number 21, Jack Hughes. Jack 1 for 3 today. Trying to get a big run that could possibly win the game for his team.
As unfortunate as inheriting a situation like this is, he should be grateful that he's also got 2 outs on him right now.
Oh, as
my
that off-speed
goodness.
pitch just a bit high, and it did not miss by much.
I don't know where it missed at all, honestly.
Look good from up here.
We've seen that called a bunch today.
Bunch.
Wonder what makes it different now.
1-0 pitch. Hits him.
That's
So
the
we
last
got
thing.
loaded bases here.
Again, the only blessing in this situation right now is that there's already 2 outs. You know, force at any base now. Little dribbler
Now
gets you out of
batting
the
number
inning.
2.
Just got to be smart
Right
with it.
fielder Nicky
But you just got to
DePalma.
hope that they only get a dribbler.
So now up to bat for Notre Dame is right fielder number 2, Nicky DePalma, who is in probably the biggest situation he could be put in to start this season off. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 7th. First pitch in there for strike 1.
I remember talking earlier back in the second that was the most important at-bat in the game. I take it back. This is the most important at-bat in the game right now.
So Weber gets his call. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on. Hit. Is that going to drop? No, it's not. A beautiful play by Everett out there in right field. He has been the guy with the glove today, and he is showing why. Wow, what a play there by Everett.
Ryan Everett, take a bow. What a play. Get him his flowers. Get him something. Get him a leadoff. Steinert wins.
So a beautiful play to end the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th, they have a chance to win this game. Steinert tied 2-2.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse, Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
Alrighty, back here at Steinert High School, trying to collect ourselves after that amazing play in right field.
Steinert, number 25.
I still can't
Danny
believe that. I can't
Moore.
believe he came down with that.
That is one of the best plays that we're probably going to see all year here on opening day. But nonetheless, Steinert having the bats in their hand and leading off for Steinert is pinch hitter number 25, Danny Meyer. As he takes that first pitch in for strike 1.
Steinert's got to ride this momentum. They got to ride this wave into this. They can't not get runners on this inning.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to get out of reach there a little bit. And Everett with the golden glove play to help save his team possibly a win here. But the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, driven up the middle, and that's going to get down with a lead-off single by Danny Meyer, as that's what you want if you're Steinert to start this 7th off right.
the Spartans are awake. They have completely come alive after that catch. And what a time to come alive, too. Exactly when you need it.
Now batting
See if they can
number
carry
10,
that hard hit
Ryan
single.
Tash.
Maybe they can make it a hard hit double.
So got another pinch hitter up, number 10, Ryan Tash, as he squares around a bunt, as he gets it down. And they are just going to try to get one as he's off the base. No, they're going to say he came back. He did jump to get the ball. So Ryan Tash with a beautiful bunt and almost beats it out as that high throw was able to corral it and come down with it. But nonetheless, runner in scoring position with one out.
All right, Nathan Klingel.
So now up to bat is
We got another pinch hitter.
pinch hitter Nathan Klingel.
Pinch hitting number 24, Nathan Klingel.
Steiner pulling out all the stops, bringing a bunch of tricks out of their sleeves here to see if they can get the win here, bottom 7.
Yeah, you're in a beautiful position because now you have a runner in scoring position on second with only one out. So one of the biggest at-bats of the season here on opening day. Can Klingel get it done? First pitch to him in there for strike one.
You could see his face a little bit on that one. He's smiling. He knew that was right there.
Yeah, and you never want to leave a good pitch there.
You never know. That could be the one time you see that pitch and you missed it already.
Ooh, is that off-speed pitch breaks and just catches the outside corner.
That's a fantastic pitch.
Big hole on the right side, though. As that outside off-speed pitch just a bit outside.
It's really kind of odd that they're living this far outside with the hole that they got right there.
Yeah, because that's the easy pitch. You can just poke out there to right field, and that could score a run.
And that's a run. Like that's absolutely a run.
So the 1-2 pitch swung on, bounced down to the third base line, but it is going to go foul.
Staying alive here. And like you said, the biggest at-bat of the season so far.
And it's only opening day, Ryan.
I know. If this is anything like how the rest of the season's going to go, I'm excited.
And the pitch swung on, fouled away, and battling there is Klingel. Imagine how you feel, though, if you're Chase Burrows in this situation, one out with a man on second. Your heart is pounding.
Yeah, you know, he's trying to stay ice cold as like as chill as the sky is
Ooh,
blue.
as that just misses with a beautiful eye to make it 2-2.
Sometimes, like, the eyes on these kids are spectacular. I have never seen so many close balls get taken like this. The discipline that they have is immaculate.
So Klingel swung on.
That's a great
beautiful play, though, by the first baseman. But the runner does advance.
According to our scoreboard guy, it's the first varsity at-bat for him, and he comes through, gets a productive. We get a runner on third.
Runner on third.
Next up for Steinert,
2 outs.
number 35,
Braden Nitty
Braden
up to the
Nitty.
bat. And it looks like they're going to intentionally walk him, I believe. Yeah.
An intentional walk issued to Braden Nitty. We're getting the lefty-lefty matchup. That's what we're looking for here.
Next up for the Spartans, number 9, Jake.
So now up to plate. Number 9, second baseman Jake Pope with a big spot, first and third, 2 outs.
Are they crazy enough to drop a bunt?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either, but you never know. Small ball dominates in high school.
And there's a pass ball. The man's coming down.
Game!
And is going to win the game for Steinert. A pass ball is the deciding factor. And you just called it, Ryan. Are they going to attempt a bunt? And he was going to lay it down. What a way to end that game. A pass ball. Wow.
Top-notch base running all around, but right there, top-notch base running from Steinert. incredible to read where that ball was, because that was going to be a close one. What a battle for Steinert, who started out a little bit down in this game. They had to fight back a little bit, but an unbelievable effort from the Spartans.
That was an amazing game we were able to call here to start this season off. And stay tuned, as we are going to have the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game as Steinert wins this game 3-2. Stay tuned, as we are going to have the Player of the Game right here.
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Here are 3 exceptional dining spots. PJ's Pancake House, bringing you the best pancakes since 1962, along with great burgers and sandwiches. More than just breakfast, PJ's Pancake House, with 4 locations in Mercer County. In Princeton, visit More Than Q Barbecue, offering savory barbecue fusion dishes in homemade sauces. And when in Lambertville, visit Tavola Rustica for classic Italian dishes like pasta, veal, chicken, and their famous pizza. All 3 great restaurants are good.
Alrighty, welcome back. We are here with our player of the game, Ryan Everett. Ryan, a spectacular performance by you in right field. What a performance with your glove. Made a couple good plays. Probably the game-saving play there at the end with that diving play. What is it like to be out there with such a good glove?
I mean, I made the play, but my team put me in the position to do it. You know, we go out every single day. We're a family here. You know, my success is their success, you know.
Yeah, and we talked about it. They said that there was great defense out there with you and Nitty in center field. Both of you could probably play center field. You're both that good.
Finaccio's awesome, too.
How is it to feel that you have that defensive type out there?
Nitty, he makes it easy to play right field. You know, he's got the experience. Finaccio on the other side, too. We're just locked down.
Now, starting off this big win against another top opponent, Notre Dame. What does it feel like to get this win to start the season against a great team, Notre Dame?
Really good. Yeah. It feels real good to do this. You know, we really wanted this win. We came in here. This was our goal, to beat them, and that was it.
Now, last question, Ryan, before you let you go celebrate with your teams. What is your mindset going into the season? Obviously, the first game you got to win, but what is the answer going forward in this season to have a successful season?
We just got to stick together. We got to keep playing these games, keep the energy up, and we just got to stay positive, stick with each other, stay together. That's
Ryan, great job today. Big win. Thank you for being our player of the game. Here's your certificate to Italian People's Bakery for a free hoagie.
Thanks.
Thank you, and great win. Have a great season.
You guys have a good one. Thanks, man.
Thank you to everybody tuning in for a great win here. Great matchup between Notre Dame, Steinert. Thank you to all of our sponsors, the New Jersey Education Association, Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Capital Health System, the Riviera Restaurant, Notre Dame High School, Trenton Thunder, Friends of Martin Flynn, the Trentonian, Italian People's Bakery, Saul Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township Division of Health, Jammer Doors, Hamilton Township Education Association, and Hyundai of Trenton. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thanks for everybody tuning in to this game. Thank you for the crew. Thank you for Ryan helping with the call. Aaron behind the VE helping out with everything. Thank you for all tuning in. And thank you for watching high school baseball here on the WBCB Sports Network.